Right, good evening everyone, we're back again. Let's hope we can actually stay all connected this time and we can enjoy what should be a good race around Bahrain in its first night race. It sounds like a lot of people are struggling with connections in many different leagues, so it looks like we're just going to have to try and persevere. 15 on the grid, AZR Reactions is back, so let's get out onto the track and race.
I'm going to persevere. You ready for this, Dan? I'm ready for this.
I am more than ready. I think I'm as ready as I can be. We've got a random grid. TRL Maguire starts on pole. You're in second, well done. And I am in 10th. We're both going to have to drive to the right and get as close to the pit wall as possible.
This is going to be interesting.
And just hope we have a good race. Ciari starts in 8th, Bobby down in 13th, Ian in 11th. Let's hope as many of these guys can stay connected as possible as we now start for round 3 of the XRL F1 Division. And it's lights out and away we go. Let's get down to the front. So TRL Maguire starts pole. It looks like he's going to have a reasonably clean run down to turn 1. We've got a Mercedes down the inside.
Steve's already taking the lead, and he's already in the lead with Stuart Bed right behind him.
So Steve-O's in the lead. Good start from Steve-O. Stewart's in second. That looks like TRL Maguire in P3. He had a bad start, in all honesty, here. Bobert's P4. We've got, it looks like two
Steve-O's
abreast.
got a little bit wide into the first corner, and then we've got Stuart right up his backside, literally going to see what happens in these left and right here.
Brotterin in P6 on debut. He's keeping a close eye on these guys. P7 is Fearless.
P8 got a little bit
looks
deep into that corner there. He just...
Oh, and Ciaru side pod.
Oh my goodness gracious, mate. This is not going well for Ciaru.
This has been a great evening so far, but yeah, it looked like Stuart trying to make it 3 abreast into the same corner, and the guy on the outside was the one who got the side pod. Shame for Ciaru, he's got a lot of time to make up now, as there looks to be someone off the track there, is that?
No, I don't think so. I can't see anybody off the track now.
I've got a ghost car already.
We'll persevere with it.
TRL
Maguire's retired.
Oh
my goodness gracious me, that's not a very good start at all. I don't know what happened now. We'll have to get him in and have a chat with him and see what on earth happened there. But Ciaru, he must be absolutely fuming. He's well behind the pace, but it's a 100% race. He's got plenty of time to pull it back.
A lot, as you say, yeah, there's a lot of laps. Let's hope he can do something to get back into it.
Can he do what Ricardo
he has
did
the pace too, so
go from all the way back through and get some serious positions and finish either 4th, 3rd or 2nd. We don't know. We'll see what happens anyway. So let's get to the front of the grid. And I'm on board with Steve-O and Steve-O and Stuart. And
it looks like AZR Reactions is going to make a move on Bobby at the back, and it looks like he's going to make it stick. Bobby tried to take the curb route on the inside, but well, it didn't quite work out. Reactions in 10th, starting to climb up. Got Sean Bean in 9th. He'll probably disconnect, but who knows. Fearless just ahead of him in P8. There'll be obviously varying strategies in this race as well. Jamie, and that's the side pod there. No, it's not, but it is for that one driver. Jamie's lagging all over the shop, obviously.
Connection issues, but we'll just, as we said earlier, we'll persevere and we'll see what happens. At the moment, I'm on board with Avoci. He's sitting in 3rd place at the moment, being hunted down, I think, that is by, if I remember correctly, yeah, XRL Roberts. He's trying to do all he can to actually chase up with Avoci, so this could be a very interesting battle here between these two. Oh, and Avoci's got to take that corner a little bit too deep and lost a little bit of time now. But you got Steve-O and, hold on a minute, just going to the front of the group, and Steve-O and, oh, Stuart has actually taken to 1st. He's gone ahead of Steve-O.
So Stuart has got the race lead then. So Steve-O's in P2. Who have we got further back?
We've got Avoci or Mucci
or however you want to call it.
And Stuart, he's taken a lead. So, and Steve-O's having a few issues because Avoci's catching him. I don't know what's happened to Steve-O here, but it could be an interesting one. But yeah, this could be a really, really very, very close race.
Well, with Ciaru currently out of the mix, it could be a very interesting race. As we've now got Brotterin. I keep thinking how to say that, but I know how to say it. is Potter, and he just had lost a position, run down to P6 and lost out to the Ferrari there.
Steve-O. He's making a move on Stewart, coming up to the first.
Jamie. Jamie's
I'll
flying.
tell you something in a moment. Stewart holding his own, but he's gone a little bit too deep into that little first sector, and Steve-O's right up his backside. He's literally showing Stewart the whole face of him, saying, "Wait, I'm right here. I'm going to make my move. You make a mistake, I'll be there to take it right back."
Overtaking and watch out for debris on the track.
Have a look behind there, and obviously Ivocchi, he's just literally, he's watching this little battle take place right in front of him. He's right up the backside of Steve-O. He's got DRS.
He's right there, isn't he?
Steve-O's got DRS and Stewart, so this could be a really interesting race for the top. We could have our own version of what happened earlier on in the season in the F1 with Rosberg and Hamilton. This could be fantastic to watch. You know, this could be awesome. So far, it's been really good.
Well, there's not two drivers in Mercedes there, or two in the same team.
We've got
so
Rosso, we've got
Marussia,
really. We've got Force India, and just behind Force, well, not that far behind, is Williams. So this could be interesting. But I'll tell you what, Ivocchi's got a nice exit onto that corner. He'll have DRS, but so has Steve-O. But Steve-O, look at the pace he just pulls away from Ivocchi. It's unbelievable. But look at, here we go. This is going to be interesting. There we go. He's having a look.
He's making
and no, Steve-O's got the inside line, and a little bit of a.
That's
well held, but Steve-O says, you know what, I'm having it, thank you.
That's a great pass. That's a great pass there. To just push it down the inside like he did. He's not got it all sorted out yet, though.
Stuart's having a look, and here we go again. This is going to be really good.
He's going to have the inside.
And Stuart makes it. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, look at Ivocchi, he's right behind this. This is actually fantastic. Really, third lap of the race. Stuart makes the move.
These guys are hurting their own races.
They are indeed, because right behind Ivocchi, this could be interesting coming into this corner. Oh, and Ivocchi had to literally break the laps. And Steve-O did a corner cut just right there on that lap, on lap 3. But look at this. This is unbelievable. And Ivocchi's got DRS on both these guys. That's interesting, because as they come into the corner, and this is going to wow.
I don't know who to follow.
I'm sitting on board. I'm sitting on board
in
the position right here. I'm sitting behind here. This is actually.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Bobbitt's now getting involved in all of this. He's not that far back.
Well, Ivocchi's got a good line on Steve-O, but Steve-O right behind Stewart. And if I have a quick look behind, Bobbitt has literally caught up with them, and he's going to have the DRS and Ivocchi. So already 3 laps into it. Oh my god! I thought for a second. Sorry about that, guys.
Mucci's now gone from P3 to P2.
He's going to have a look, but Bobbitt is going for
turn 1.
and he is going to make it stick to P3. No, Steve-O still has it, but wow, this is good. 4 cars battling for first.
Again, Mucci, another great
move. Superb driving. A little bit lag from
Ivocchi, but lag, and Mucci's lost out.
Literally, this is going to be very tight.
Can't go close to the bombard.
Be careful there, guys.
You don't want to get close.
You will damage your cars. Front wheel will come off. The Steve-O losing a bit of pace because Bobbitt is actually having a look, and he's going to take P3, and he does. He moves up to 3rd place over Steve-O, and now.
Rotter is looking good in P6, quite close to the lead. I wonder where Ciaro is in all of this. He is currently overtaken Ian in this into P10. But obviously, he's going to be hitting a brick wall kind of soon.
But saying that though, I'm just watching.
These guys aren't lapping to their best.
They are indeed. But then I'll just look behind. Jamie's caught up now. Now we've got a 5. We've got 5 cars.
And Brosseran's not far behind him either. This is going to be
absolutely awesome. This is 5 cars fighting for 3rd place right now. And you've got Stewart, Ivocchi, Bobbitt, and you've got Steve-O, and now you've got Jamie in the mix. And this is unbelievable. Brilliant. 5 laps into the race. We thought we had connection issues. We thought we had a really good start of the race. My goodness, have we not had a brilliant start? It's absolutely superb. 4 cars fighting it out. It's always nice when you've got drivers fighting for each other for different places. What do you reckon then, Dan? So far, so good?
It's been a really close start, and the thing is, Ciaro's probably the quickest. However, he's at the back, so it's going to be made difficult.
Just don't fight for 3rd place, but Steve-O takes the position, and there's Ivocchi literally just giving Stewart something to think about. And oh my, oh, wow! Now Steve-O,
He's going to try
and here we go. Watch,
he's
just looking, but
get
no.
the drive. Oh, he just loses traction.
But Steve-O, he's catching up now. You got Jamie right behind Roberts in 5th. And oh my goodness gracious me, it's just too much for me to try and commentate all at the same time. It's like fantastic. But look at this, you got Avocii, he's just literally...
You just don't want it to end badly for any of these guys.
I don't want it to end badly. And Avocii takes Stuart! My goodness gracious me, Stuart had a problem. Steve-O's now literally got DRS on Stuart, and I think Avocii had DRS, and now Stuart's going to be moving from 1st to 3rd with Roberts literally right behind. That was, I don't know if that was a little bit of contact between Avocii and Stuart that led to that sort of incident, but you be the judge of that.
Yeah, there may have been a little nudge in there.
I don't think it was that much that he had to literally get a good decent position, but now Stuart's right up the back. So, oh, and he's making a move. He broke late, but Steve-O's still got decent traction. He's going to pull away, but now we've got Stuart literally having a... Sorry, you got Bobbers, you got Jamie.
Try and catch your breath.
Oh, there you go. I can't get my breath now. Oh, Stuart, he's gone. Stuart's gone to the inside, but has he got? He has got second, but. Oh,
and
and Jamie's been side-passed by, it looks like, the Mercedes back there. Oh, my goodness.
Well, no, it all started with Stuart diving down the inside. Steve had nowhere to go. He almost spun, but then...
I'll tell you what.
I think the Ferrari Jamie went into him.
Well, I'll tell you something. Right now, let's move forward. Because I want to have a look at this little battle here between Bobbers and our new driver. The Merc has actually pulled up, and now he's literally going to ask... See if Bobbers is that good to hold him off. I felt a bit sorry there for Jamie because that was a really good battle.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that.
That was a fantastic battle.
He did not deserve that one bit, but he's just got to keep going now. Jamie in P7, he's still in touching distance. Then P6, sorry, P7 is Fearless, P8 is XR Reactions, P9 is Bobby, and then in P10 you got Ciara, who's now starting to close the gap. Oh, he just got caught behind him. Can he make a move into what he does? And oh god, Bobby's lagging all over the shop.
Having a few issues here, but I'll tell you something now. We're going to have a really good battle because here are two drivers that had an incident in Australia. We had Stuart and we had Steve-O coming together, and these two are fighting it out for second and third, obviously respectfully. Avocii's just not pulling away that far, actually, even so.
He's just took a few attempts. He's just taken a couple of attempts here and there, and is slowly giving himself, he's still going to be caught under DRS like he is, but give it another couple of laps, he may be able to get out of that DRS and just start putting in lap times and not have to be under so much pressure.
Well, I'll tell you something, we've still got a 3-car battle for first place here. It could be very interesting with Avocii. He's having a few issues. He's going wide, but Stuart, he's trying to do all he can to catch up with Avocii. But he's got...
They're so evenly matched.
But he's also got to worry because Steve-O's literally right behind him, and he's sitting there just waiting for his perfect opportunity to strike. And that's the whole thing. Oh dear. Whew. Hold on, let me have a quick drink.
Well, it's been a bit of a chaotic evening with connections and early race sort of scuffles and things like that, but it seems to have calmed down now,
here comes Steve-O.
and it's looking very good.
Really good exit, even though Stuart's got the DRS. Steve-O just catching up with...
The thing is, Moochie is able to build up enough of a gap between now, like between the DRS points, so when it does come up to the DRS, he doesn't get overtaken.
True, yeah.
That's where he's at the moment. He's still being caught under DRS because he can't quite break the second gap, but he's doing enough to keep the others at bay. But maybe not this time round. Stuart's a bit closer.
Indeed, but so is Steve-O as well, because Avocii's just gone really wide in that corner, which means Stuart might actually have a chance to take first place back from Avocii.
This is a good chance for him now.
Let's see what he can do, and he does, and he's got it. Yes, he has, well before the corner. Let's see if it holds.
Can Steve-O follow him through? Not quite, but they're all so close. Stuart gains lead. It's not over yet.
Hold on a minute. Yes, you might have had that lead. You got to fight me for it because I'm not going to let that go. I had that lead for a few laps now. That was mine. I was enjoying that, and I want it back.
Fair play. Good driving pair of them, and Stuart holds out.
They are getting very, very close, but millimetres away from touching each other for the win, especially with Vocci. You know, I've just been watching on board, and there he goes. Vocci goes in the inside, and now we're going to go down to this fantastic corner. Could we have another instant where before that, oh, here he goes, and oh, look at that, just a little bit of a touch, but brilliant driving from both of them, and Stewart is able to pull away.
Poor traction out of the exit from Muchin, and Steve goes looking, but he probably won't make the move. They're all just going to get a bit closer to Stewart.
There he was.
And they may both have a look at overtaking on the second DRS straight. There's a few seconds gap to XRL Boberton. Boberton has not dropped the newcomer, Baraton.
Oh.
Sorry, keep getting it wrong. Jamie's starting to close that back up. We've got Ciari now in P7, so Ciari's starting to get up there a little bit closer.
He's doing very well.
Azar reactions, Bobby, and then you got
Here comes Vocci now. He's got a very good exit into the first corner. He's going to have DRS on Stewart, but is he going to have enough time to get past him? Let's have a look as they go through the finish line, and he's done a 1:33.2, but Stewart moves over into the inside line. That's very smart by Stewart, that is. But, oh, it could be, no, it wasn't that smart, because if Vocci went, I know what you're trying to do,
he just got a little
what you're trying to do, I'm going to take the undercut from you, and I'm going to take first place back from you. Thank you very much. Easy peasy Japanese.
Bet your money that Stewart's going to try and break late here.
Tries break late, but is he going to take the position back? A little bit of a...
try and force him on here. No. They're side by side. It's not going to end badly.
It's not being badly because, Vocci holds on, but he's had to go wide on the car. But then
not
Stewart...
quite. I think that's just because Stewart's being a little bit aggressive there, making sure that...
I think, you know, I think it's a little bit...
Firm but fair, but
well,
more leaning on the firm rather than the fair, I think, there.
Well, this is good. These two seem to be having a nice little battle between the two of them, and it's not too aggressive. Stewart seems to be a little bit aggressive going to those corners, and I think, you know, in the day...
He does. You always know that Stewart's going to die from it.
Yeah, but...
I don't really like snagging people off when we drive, but I mean, he was racing GP2 last year. You don't know what he's going to do.
Well, he's unpredictable. He's not dangerous driving. It's just pure unpredictability.
Yeah, you can't put your 100% faith in him, but he's a good driver.
Oh, and here we go. Look, but Vocci's got a fantastic exit. He's going to have him on DRS. Let's see what Stewart can do, because...
Surely you would think this is just a matter of...
Vocci was looking to go on the inside line.
Just a matter of...
oh, Stewart's still got that inside line there. Let's see what happens here.
Stewart just seems to be great.
This is very interesting.
20-30 metres.
Cut there, because otherwise there would have been a little bit of a touch of maybe a sidepod glitch on that side of things. So Vocci, well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be well, you know, I have to say it's been quite interesting between these two. And Steve-O's...
Oh, it's been nice and close, and I tell you what, there's a bit more of a fight going on 4th, 5th, 6th, and that is between Bobbert, Spotterin and Jamie, and Ciaru will be on that probably within the next few laps if he's not careful.
Jamie's literally right on the back side of Broughton now, and Broughton doing pretty well for his first race of the season, you know, hailing from the land of the cold, from Sweden. Oh, he hasn't, he's made a mistake, because Jamie's now literally going to have DRS, and so is, this could be a really decent drag race between these two, but the Mercedes, no, the Ferrari's still holding into it, but what's going to happen is he come in, oh, it's a little bit of a touch, and oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Jamie touched him, Broughton had to go a little bit wide, and unfortunately for that, Jamie's moved himself up to 5th. I don't know if that was, I don't know if that was intentional. I think they both went in for the corner. I think somebody had to yield, and Jamie wasn't going to yield, nor was Broughton, to be very honest.
They're both
yeah, they're alright. It wasn't sidepod glitch. Broughton's just got to do the hard work again. Jamie's trying to get back into this battle for well, the top battle for the top places as well.
Steve-O's going to try and make a double pass here. Really aggressively into turn 1 for the lead.
Here we go again. It's 3 cars flying out. And you know Bobberts won't be that long, but Steve-O's going to...
Stewart definitely lost out big time there.
This could be interesting, because Steve-O's... Oh, no.
And Steve-O's now going to have the lead.
No, Vocci's still got it. Vocci has... No, look at the Steve-O, they're just touching, they're not... Oh my goodness, great, and Steve, look at that, Stewart literally says, oh, happy days, all that sort of stuff, and then Vocci goes from 1st to third. Wow. And now, all of a sudden, he's got to look behind him because all of a sudden in the background, you've got Roberts and Jamie and Broughton catching up. And now we're going to have a 6-car battle in a minute.
And then you're going to have Ciaru probably not that far behind them now. Can't afford to keep tumbling incidents, little niggly stuff. They've got to try and help themselves go faster. They can't afford to...
Yes, it was...
if I was one of them, I mean, just undercut. Just get out of it. Get out, get some clean laps in, and you'll be miles down the road. You'll be miles down the road by the time the pit time comes around.
I've got a couple of messages from some drivers and people who are watching the stream. Pure Hamilton said, was it a late start? Yes, it was. Unfortunately, we had a few issues with connections, and we've had to literally ditch qualifying, and we went to a race, just a race only, and it's Mucci. Oh, it's Mucci Tomo. Haha. Thanks, guys. The best. For that one, I don't quite understand that, but you know, I know he's a sense of humour, so
I think
probably because I kept him City, but
it's Moochie.
Oh, is it Moochie? All right. Well, he's
the IVI is meant to look like
right.
an M.
Okay.
That's how clever he's being.
Right, okay, so it's Moochie. Well, I don't care. I'm from Essex. I'm saying it's Moochie. If you don't like it, tough. Right, let's move on. Anyway, let's get back on with this 3-car battle. Oh, by the way, Bernie, I forgot to mention that I didn't finish last after all the abuse I got from you at Malaysia when we were watching the away race. I actually managed to finish 7th, so I was quite pleased with that. So, in your face, that's all I got to say about that. You know what I mean?
Done.
Happy days. That's what I loved about it.
Did better than I did. Anyway, if you're watching the stream tonight, get involved. There's plenty of you watching despite the late start time. And it's good to see the likes of Dizzy Cupid, Nicole, Weswick Gaming, Ewan, you've got Rice Tank, Freddie watching Rotteran, you've got Rusty, you've got John Digweed.
He went for a late lunge there on Stuart, and this 3-car battle, and just in the background I can just see Bobbitts and Jamie just not well, about 2.5 seconds behind.
But the thing is, I don't know when they hit on 100%.
Well,
Steve-O 3-4 laps and 2 dive in.
Literally, well,
no, just one dive. Just one dive.
I think Stuart was thinking about it, but
I'd be very happy if I was Steve. I don't know where he comes out in terms of like practice, but if he gets a clean few laps, he'll be clear of these, because these guys are holding each other up, this with battling each other. And yeah, I think having a bit of clean tarmac, clear road to racing 2 is more advantageous than anything.
I think Stuart was going to go and get into the pits himself, but unfortunately he just ran out of time. So he's sitting there trying.
I don't think he was. I think he was just trying to get a bit of a slipstream.
Maybe there is a possibility, but I mean,
I've seen it before in the past in real life. So
he seems to be having a few. Well, I think he is probably. I say he's having a few issues with his tyre wear, but I think he is because of Mucci. Oh, sorry, Mucci. Sorry, guys, Mucci is doing pretty well going into this. So, well, I'm from the south, man. You know, man, I don't know.
He's looking. He's looking, isn't he?
He's definitely looking, and Stuart's just trying to do as much as he can to stay in front, but how much wear?
But do you know what I mean? These guys fighting around each other, being cautious about the person who's leading, to being cautious about trying to keep his lead, battling and slowing each other down, probably by about 7-8 tenths a lap. And that could be the difference for someone like Steve-O, especially on fresh tyres, to get a massive undercut. He could be 3-4 seconds ahead if they stay out for a couple more laps.
No, they're not. They're going to continue
and they're both staying out.
They continue on with this.
See, look at this. This is a 1:35 middle. Yeah, they should be doing. They should be.
Well, I'll tell you something right now.
Bobbitts
has come in, and hold on a minute. We're going to have a very interesting because no, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Bobbitts is still out.
Jamie and
Bobbitts has just overtaken Jamie for P3.
Jamie was sitting in P3 actually at one point. He overtook Bobbitts, and now Bobbitts has gone flying ahead. And now we've got a nice little battle here, obviously for third and fourth between Bobbitts and Jamie. So this could be very interesting between these two. Jamie's doing pretty well today, actually.
Steve-O's in clean air. He's on the option tyres. And he will be absolutely flying in comparison. He will have a lead no doubt. Ciaru's on the 5. He's done a massive undercut on him. Don't know why, but he's there anyway.
Steve's sitting in 6th place at the moment. So Spinner's sitting in 7th, and he's just coming around. He's obviously on a set of options at the moment. We've got on board with Ciara right now, and he's sitting, as you say, sitting on a prime tyre. Maybe he's thinking to himself, if I get the prime tyres and get a long stint in, maybe I can make up some places, and then everybody might come in on maybe some primes.
Plan. It has to be the plan. Got to do something different. He was so far back, but he's got the pace to be 15 seconds back from the start. They're battling, so.
He is indeed, but
As you can see, I'm actually following Steve, expecting the other two to make a stop very soon. So I want to see where Steve comes out and the gap is. I would think the gap would be quite big. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Steve does his quickest lap of the race
they're both
right
gone
now.
out for it. They've both continued on with another lap. So they haven't actually pitted yet. So maybe their tyres weren't as bad as everybody else actually thought. I think, you know.
Here we go. So they were doing mid-35. Steve-O's down low 33, 33.3 dead. He's lapping 2 seconds quicker. He will have the lead when they pit. No doubt, unless he makes a mistake.
Have a look at I'm board of our new driver here.
Could be big enough.
He's trying to catch up with Bobbitt's, and he's sitting P5. So
he's just dropped off a little bit. He's just dropped off a little, but he's doing well on debut.
He's doing extremely well, and
net P6. But he's not far off again. If he was to pit now and get maybe a lap or two on Bobbitt's, he'd be right with them again. So it's very close. It's very close between these guys. A lot of them are equally matched.
They are indeed, but let's go back on board with Jamie and Bobbitt's, because Jamie's got DRS and Bobbitt's here for 3rd place. But I don't think he's going to make a move here.
Question.
Far away. Sorry, question.
I was going to say a fire question to Dizzy Cupid. He said he's not looking good for this week in GP2, but let's see if he can actually stay in a race this week. He's not finished the first 2, so it'd be nice to see him finish, but anyway, get back to the action.
Well, no, I mean, obviously I'm just sitting on board watching Jamie and Bobbitt's fight it out here at the moment, and right in front of me, actually, between Vocci and Stewart, Vocci's just pulled back. Sorry, Moochie. I keep on getting that wrong. I do apologise.
Moochie's in.
Moochie's in. So Stewart continuing on, and so has Bobbitt's and Jamie.
And we've got more.
Both of those two people as race drivers.
Brotteran stays out though.
Brotteran has stayed out, but maybe that might be a good idea, or maybe a bad idea.
Now, where is Steve-O in all of this? Because Steve-O's the one who boxed first.
Jamie going to get out before, but no. Bobbitt's gets out before Jamie, so this little battle is going to go ahead again, and he comes out in 6th. That means Steve-O's gone through. He will be up into P4.
Ciara's looking at Fearless. There's nothing much he can do about it. He tries to brake late, and he can't do much about it. Can he keep it on the inside? He's trying ever so hard.
Has actually made the place stick. He's moved up into 7th. So. But hold on a minute, we might have the undercut. No, Ciara, sorry. I will get these names right. I will, but trust me, people. So
there's no V in it.
Ciara,
so,
there you go. Ciara. No. I don't care. Whatever his name is.
There's a
I
Y.
could call Yari. Here we go. Yari, there you go. He's moving forward.
Right, so Moochie's P4. I just want to see how far Steve-O's come out in the lead of Moochie. And that gap, I mean, that is a good 4 seconds. That's a good 4 seconds on Moochie. So Steve-O's got he's got a net lead, effectively. It'd be interesting to see what happens to Steve-O going around, not Steve-O, sorry, Stewart going around the final corner, losing a bit of traction. And it looks like he's about to box. And he would have been doing about a mid to high 35 on that last lap. So you see, he's going to be losing masses of time, even to Moochie. He should be behind Moochie by the time. We will go through the positions in a minute, Chris. We just want to see after the pit stop. And Stewart goes on to a second set of option tyres. And we've also got Brotteran in the pits as well. Net P2. We'll go down to P6 or 7 now.
So here's the positions
maybe 8th if...
Steve-O's sitting in 1st, with XRL Stewart in 2nd.
Moochie's going to be close. Moochie's got him.
Oh, no,
he hasn't.
Hold on a minute. Moochie's sitting in 2nd. Stewart is in 3rd. Bobbitt's in 4th. But Moochie has got a 30-second penalty, believe it or not. Ian's Unstoppable's got a 10-second penalty, so that's interesting. Bobbitt's in 4th. Jimmy in 5th. Ciara in 6th, with XRL Phyllis in 7th. Brotton is in 8th. Azar Reaction is in 9th, with Bobby in 10th. Ian Unstoppable 11th. And unfortunately, Sean Bean didn't finish the race. So let's continue on with the race as we speak.
Have you got, what I was going to say is, when you start checks for
I'm actually going to be starting now, unfortunately. I should have been starting ages ago, but because the action's been far.
Well, no, everyone's done a first stint, so I mean, there's what, 11 drivers in the race, 33 laps, that's
it's basically, it's
151.
pretty much I can do.
Yeah, you'll be done just before the end.
So I'm on board with Steve at the moment, so I'll continue on with the corner cutting and stuff.
So Steve, look at the massive gap.
Oh yeah, he did the right thing. He made the right call there. He came in a little bit earlier. And for, as always, Roberts to win for Mucker. Yeah, I don't know what you're drinking, Mucker, but whatever it is,
okay, mate. Yeah,
I want a piece of it, please. Could you send someone down here from Bonnie Old Scotland, please, buddy? Thank you very much. I don't think Roberts is going to win this race.
Fearless is trying to hold Brotterin off his fresh tyres. And I don't think he'll be lasting very long.
Dear, that was really nasty there from Moochie and Stewart. Moochie just came flying in from nowhere. Stewart put the brakes on, and Moochie hit Stewart. And well, unfortunately,
the other way around.
No, it wasn't. No, he wasn't. I was sitting on board with it. Stewart was in front of Moochie going into that corner, and Moochie did come flying in, and unfortunately, just nudged him. And I don't know what's happened because Moochie is really fuming here, and I can see, you know, the red mist over him. He's going all over the place, all over the track.
The thing is with Stewart, I mean, he's always involved in something.
Again, these two, oh my goodness gracious, mate, this is going to be it. And Moochie's taking the position,
closely, but I don't see what the obsession is with having to nudge each other every time, even if it doesn't affect them. Why can't he just make a clean overtake? I mean, how difficult is that?
Some drivers, I mean, I'm going to make a big shout out for Tier 6 here because we're the nice drivers. We keep each other race space and stuff like that.
We are nice drivers.
We have respect for one another. I'm not saying these guys don't have respect for one another. I'm not saying that 1 second. I'm not saying there's other leagues that have that sort of respect. But I can just speak from personal experience from Tier 6. And that's that, simple as that. But I don't know what's going on here, Dan. I mean, I think, personally speaking, we had an incident with Stewart in F1 with Steve-O. We've now got a couple of incidents between him and Moochie, maybe, and Stewart's got DRS. He's come flying in. Let's see what happens. And they've given themselves a little bit of leeway, but I'll tell you what, as much as I want to keep an eye on that one, I'm looking forward to the battle right here between Jamie, Roberts, and Broughton.
Jamie, Roberts, and
Is it Ciara? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll take that back. Sorry.
Yeah, the other Merc's just behind, about 2 seconds down, but is closing with every lap. He's really starting to close.
Drinking the Buckfast, your Lamar. Just playing, but always a Roberts fan. T6 is the best. Not a problem, guys, obviously. Here we go. Getting a bit rude and dirty between first and second. I don't know about first and second. I think second and third, Patronus, not first and second. But I do agree with you. It is getting a little bit rude between those two. They seem to be having a few issues with each other and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. But 20 laps in, and at the moment, I'm on board with Roberts. Just watching his little battle between him, Ciara, and Jamie for fourth, actually, to be honest. Whereabouts are you watching then, Dan?
I'm watching the same battle. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe start your checks
I am
now,
indeed.
so
I'm just watching Roberts as we speak. So.
Oh, are you? It's probably great helps them being battled.
It does indeed, because I can have a look at certain things and stuff. So
you can commentate on the battles as well as that as well. Yeah.
Roberts and Ciara is going to have. He's going to pass Roberts here.
They've both got DRS here, but they're not going to give up.
Roberts came flying a little bit too hot and heavy, but it was a little bit of a nudge.
Somehow though, Ciara didn't actually make a pass. I can't believe he didn't get Roberts there. But he might well have a go going into turn 4. Going up the hill, he's going to have to try and go the long way round.
Say no.
Roberts can just force him out here.
I'm not going to let you go past. You're going to have to work your backside off. I know you were down in 12th, you had a bit of an issue.
These two, reliving their battle from last week.
The battle last week
where,
was absolutely amazing between these two drivers. They had an awesome battle.
Definitely. Hurt Ciara big time, but it was a great battle nonetheless. And now...
Right now, Ciara, he's
you've got the Swedish
yeah,
sensation.
You've got two teammates fighting here, and they've got both DRS.
Of Brotteren.
You've got Broughton, you've got Ciaru, you've got
he's
Bobbert,
worked his way back.
and you've got Jamie, so we've got a 4-car battle going into this one, and this is...
Brotteren, I think he's just set the fastest lap of 33.1. I'm not sure if that is the quickest lap. You know what? It is. He set the quickest lap of the race. The Swedish sensation.
No, Stuart has actually set the fastest lap on the... What was it? 33... Yes, 33.15.
It was a 33...
Yes, definitely the fastest lap. Only by a couple of 200ths of a second, really, to be honest. So, but...
doesn't matter how much it's by. It's still the quickest lap, isn't it? Can't take that away from him.
Showed that. And here we go again. Mucci and Stewart.
This time, Bobbert has not got the DRS on Jamie and Ciaru. This time, he's got an easy move. But Brotteren probably fancies himself to try and get past as well. He can't quite do it, but he's going to have much better traction going out of turn 2 and turn 3, climbing the hill. But he just is not close enough. In fact, Bobbert's having a look at Ciaru.
He's trying to do everything he can to get past Ciaru. Ciaru's just closed the door.
Look at Brotteren, he's got a great drive out of that corner, and he's just side by side with Bobbert. He's got the inside line, he can force Bobbert to take wide, and he's got a move.
They're moving up side by side. Two new teammates here between the two of them. Obviously, you got Ciaru and you got Brotteren. So this is very good from Ciaru because he was literally in 12th, and he's moved his way up all the way up into 5th. And he hasn't made a pit stop yet. He's still on his set a time flight.
He has. He's made a stop.
I apologise.
He's on the same strategy as everyone else now, so he is racing for position. He's not in some kind of weird strategy.
He's looking to make a move any chance he can get to move.
But Brotteren, he's on the options. He needs to be getting past these people. Ciaru is probably a quicker driver, but on the different tyre compounds, Brotteren probably might just have the edge. But he needs to get past to make that work, and if he doesn't, this could hurt his race and any chances of getting a top 5 on debut. I think a top 5 from him on debut, considering how competitive this league is, would be a huge success.
Definitely, without a shadow of doubt.
And he's setting the 33s again, so he's lapping well, but Ciaru is now having a look past Jamie, DRS assisted, and it looks like the DRS is going to definitely be the deciding factor in that and makes the move.
Easy peasy, Japanesey, as smooth as I said before in qualifying, as smooth as my shaven face. There you go. Obviously, he just made that move absolutely stick, and he was just like, that was easy enough. I can get past it. But Brotteren, he's now looking around, he's having a look at. But as you say before, you know,
Merck's on a march, definitely
on a march, without a show of doubt. And I have to say though, oh dear, oh no, oh my goodness gracious me, we got a problem there.
Can't claim that as a move. He hasn't made the move, but yeah, just getting a little bit
hot under the heather,
keen,
a little bit hot under the collar on that one, but that's not...
Surprised to not seen anyone take out the bollard yet and destroy their car, well, so in that sense, well done.
Is, but that was a little bit of an incident between Brotteren and Jamie on that sort of corner, but Bobbert's is having a look as well, and I don't know whether or not either, this guy could be one of two things, either Brotten's having a few issues with his tyre wear, or he's just got the rib miss, he's trying to catch up with his teammate. I don't know, it's going to be very interesting, but I know one thing though.
He should be able to get past Jamie.
Now,
he should really be able to get past Jamie, but Jamie's going to have DRS as well.
Lost some serious time to XRL Stewart, and Ciaru is literally just hunting down Mucci. I don't know what has happened between those two. They were having a really decent battle, and now all of a sudden, oh dear, this is not really good. I mean, it's been really clean, and now we're having a few little nudges here and everywhere because people are braking a little bit too late. Obviously, not taking into consideration other people are braking a little bit more quicker, a little bit more deeper into that corner. Somebody has taken out one of the bollards, but hasn't destroyed their car yet. So one bollard has been taken, but so much going on. It's unbelievable. I'm trying so hard to try and see what's going on here. What do you think of the race so far, though?
It is crazy.
What do you think of the race so far, then, Dan? If you think it's been, has it lived up to the expectations of Malaysia? Has it been just as eventful, or has it just been a bit?
Well, just that random grid's changed everything, hasn't it? I mean, with Ciaru near the back and some quick drivers near the front, it gives them a little bit more of a chance, and it's just made it a bit more interesting in that respect. But some of the driving's been great, and it's great to see so many close battles as these two are now displaying, but it's just a little bit of a shame that so many drivers have to feel like they have to nudge each other just to like let them know that they're there or something. I don't understand. I don't understand why drivers have to do that. It really frustrates me when I watch races and stuff like that.
I don't think it's intentional. Some of it has been intentional with certain drivers. Some of them have just been...
I agree. I don't think it is intentional, but it's just, you know, a little bit frustrating. It doesn't have to happen. Rotter looking to try and get a DRS move done. He forces Jamie into a mistake, and that's
moved up.
It's well done. Merckx P4 and 5. The question for Ciaro is, he is on a different strategy to the cars in front. The others are on option tyres at this stage of the race. Stewart, and so is Stevo, who's leading. Ciaro could easily win this race because he's got
but remember what happened last time. Remember what happened in Malaysia. We had an incident where literally Stevo was leading the race for so many ages. He then pitted.
And we found out why.
Oh really? Did you find out what was?
Were you not listening last week on the top three
I'm afraid
chat?
No, I wasn't. Sorry.
Stevo let him have it.
Oh yeah, he did let him have it actually. Yes, he did actually. Sorry, I remember. Sorry. I've slept since then, Burnley. That's what it is, mate. You know what I mean? So, you know, and plus also, I'm getting old. That's what it is. I'm losing my memory. You know, I'm losing my marbles now. So, you know what I mean?
Grey hairs, are they appearing yet, or are they?
No, I am not bald. Thank you very much. Even though I am only 35, not 45, you cheeky little bugger. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I am actually still got a full head of hair. I'm quite happy about that. So, sheesh, unbelievable. You know?
So you don't need just
I might need a little bit of it, but you know, you never know. But see, with grey hair comes wisdom, Dan, you know, and that is something that maybe...
I'll get some sent out to you for Christmas.
Thank you very much. I can imagine what that will probably be, you know what I'm saying?
Don't say XRL doesn't do stuff for you.
Why do I have the sudden feeling of dread? Anyway, let's just carry on because Ciara's doing pretty well. And I'll tell you what, Bron's actually building up a nice lead over Jamie and Bobbitt's.
He has. He's built up a gap, and Bobbitt's actually had a look. Got past Jamie. So Bobbitt's made moves. Jamie's going backwards.
I think Jamie's tyre wear has probably got to the best of him, and now I think probably he's looking at it thinking, well, maybe I need to... I've had all these battles, and he might be, well, you know what it is, right? You have so many battles, you do really, really well, and then all of a sudden, two things go wrong, and then everything seems to be going against you, and you try to do your hardest to try and catch up with people, and you start getting yourself more annoyed about it, and by the time you realise what's happened, you've gone from, say, P4 to P7, you've dropped 3 places, and the other drivers are sitting there going, thank you very much, I'll have some of that, that's easy peasy Japanesey, and, well... You know, I'll tell you something though. I would like to know what happened between Moochie and Stewart, because I cannot believe Moochie's lost so much time But hey ho, let's carry on. Let's just go on to this battle between Bottas and Jamie. And Jamie's right behind Bottas, so he's going to have DRS. So I don't think it will be long before he has this position back. Let's see what happens. Here he comes, and he says, thank you very much, I'll have some of that. But will he keep this position? Let's have a look. Oh, he's just broke up really, really late. And then Porster and Bottas has had to literally go, no, I'm not going to nudge you. I'm going to stay behind. I'll have to wallop my backside off to try and get that position back from you.
Stevo's got 30 laps to hold this lead. He's doing his best so far. He will have points of prime for Ciara as an option, and that could be the changing point of this race, because Ciara is lapping very, very well on the prime tyres.
Well, I have to say though, I'm going to make a shout out again, because Ian Unstoppable is in the points. He's doing pretty well again. And no, I'm not doing any cheerleading. Yes, he's in 10th position at the moment. I'm riding on board with Bobby. He seems to have a...
He's not lapping well, but
I'll tell you what, the last...
I'll give him a smack on this game, this rate.
Now, be nice now, you know what I mean? You have to play well with others, Dan, you know the rules. You can definitely tell you're a tractor boy, can't you? You know what I mean? You always want your own way. So, so anyway, moving on. So, Bobby is sitting in 11th. He's not having a very good race at the moment, but I don't know if he's pitted or not. But his fastest times are 1:34.5. But he seems to be having issues with his with where he's going. He's all over the place. Yeah, he's having a few issues here. I think probably, I'm not too sure about this one, but
we have a stopper. We have someone in the pit. Is that Bobby? No, it's a Stevo. Stevo's going options again. He is doing some crazy strategy, but he's going to go for 3 options and a prime stint. I don't know. Difficult to decide whether that's going to be the right one. He's really got to make this stint work. And he may have traffic in the way of 2 battling cars in Jamie and Bobbitt, who are still going at it. After and that's actually a really good move from Jamie. He's made a decent move there.
Well, I have to say, and I know there's been a lot of talk about this in the forums, there has been no real Mario Kart issues. It's been actually quite decent today, so
yeah, I haven't seen too much. I think it's NCO do it once, just when I was on board with them, but I mean, it's something which frustrates some drivers, and others it doesn't, and you know, some people say, oh, it's in the game, so you can use it, and other people say, well, it's unfair, because for me, it makes too much tyre wear, yet others do it a lot. It's something that's very difficult to put a rule in place. I think the rule was brought in earlier in the week, it was a little bit hasty in terms of, you know, how the ruling was brought out and what the penalties were for it, and in turn, that's not actually being used this week because of the short time frame between them when the decision was made and when the league races are running. So I think there will be some rule in place, but
I'll tell you what, at the moment, Jamie and Bob are still having a bit of a fight here, but it's not much of a fight. But Steve-O's sitting in 7th. He's going to be sitting some. He's going to definitely catch up with this little battle here. But also, he's going to have to catch up with some of the other drivers because they're on primes. He's on another set of options. So, will this strategy work? That's the question, because you know he had such a good strategy. Well, we thought he had a good strategy for Malaysia when things were going pretty well for Ciaru, but then. As he said in the chat afterwards, well, I let him have it. Well, you can't really give up a first place if I
was disappointed when he said that because, you know, it doesn't matter what happens to people in the races. It's down to you.
If you have an opportunity, if an opportunity presents itself on a silver platter, you eat it. You take it. And
take it. Oh, I would. If I was a Steve and had the fantastic pace that he had, I would say, you know what, the championship with you all season could go down to the wire. I'm not going to let you have anything.
Well, look at past,
you got to work for it if you want to win.
For, you know, in F1, you know, would you have thought that if let's say Senna, when he crashed his car in Monaco and then Prost won the race, do you honestly think he would have turned around to the next race and said, hey, Senna, take that race back, go on, you carry it. You know, in the day, and obviously just hit the bollard down the final corner to the final pit straight. So, but Steve-O's...
That time's improving, Robert, so
Steve-O's at the fastest lap of 1:32.5. Wow.
Whoa, a bit of lag there from Jamie.
A little bit of lag.
But yeah, I mean, you're right in saying that Steve-O's flying. However, now he's stuck behind a couple of drivers who are battling.
He is, but
this is where, you know, he has to make it going.
Let's see what he can do.
He has to get going, he has to make it. The longer he stays behind, the more ground he gives away to other drivers who are racing against him for the race win.
He's gone a little bit wide there, but Steve-O's not going to make a move yet. He is, but I think Bobbitt came flying across the track, and when he went a little bit wide there, and I think, you know, Steve just thought, you know what, no, I'm not going to go for it yet. But he's got a good exit on this turn in now, and he's got DRS on Bobbitt, and Bobbitt's just going, no, I'm not letting you pass yet, mate, I'm sorry. But Steve-O's got option tyres, as you say, and, you know, Bobbitt's just got old. Here he goes. He makes the move on Bobbitt straight away. Wasn't that long, and here he's going to have Jamie, I reckon, probably in this next corner. And it won't be long because he's got a very good exit here. So let's see what happens. There you go. He answered the question there, Bernie. Maybe his strategy is going to stick. Maybe he's going to make a really good strategy on this side of things. He's going to have DRS on Jamie. have a look how far back is Bobbits. No, Bobbits is nowhere near to trouble him. So, yep, Steve-O's going to have this.
Steve, yeah, so he's got past Bobbits. It should be just as simple as it is. And he's wasted a lap. But he hasn't got his move done
Yes,
yet.
he has. He's got it.
But
He's got
should
it.
get
There you
it
go.
done. Yeah, he does. I mean, yeah, he's got it done. He's wasted a lap. He's now really got to get on it because Brotteran's P4 and P3 is Siari. So he's nearly got a pit stop on them, but at the same time, they're probably both going to have to pit once more. So, I don't know what Siari's planning in terms of his stops, because I feel like possibly Steve-O's trying to do one extra stop. I don't know, but that's how it honestly feels at the moment. He's just pitted way earlier than everyone else for his stint, so...
Yes, indeed, definitely without a shadow of doubt, so... But,
You like shadows of doubt?
Well, I do like the shadows of doubt. I do like, at the end of the day, I do like the matter of fact is, you know...
Do you know what happens at the end of the day?
The sun goes down. Hey, there you go, and shadows come out.
It's night,
shadows
yeah.
Come out. Yes, there you go. So, thank you very much, Bernie. You know, your comedy is... Yeah, let's go on from there.
Russell Howard thinks I'm good, so that's what I'm saying.
I think you're lying to yourself again, Bernie. I think you are lying to yourself, but here we go. Here comes Stevie. Yeah, you're lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. We all know.
Brotteran's now going to be overtaken by a Steve-O, and Steve-O's gone up to now P4, and now he's got to really push to get on terms with Siaru and maybe even Mucci, but...
I think he will, because at the end of the day, Siaru's on primes, Steve-O's on options, Steve-O's sitting some really... He's just set another 132.2 that last lap it was. So realistically, he's on a fly at the moment. He's sitting some really fast laps.
He is absolutely flying. It's good to see the debutant Brotteran doing well. No, he's just spun and hit. That is, well, curse the commentator or what there. It's the spin curb, and that's actually just put him behind Jamie and Bobbits down in P7. That is really unlucky to deserve that.
Well, you know, I did say before this race started, if you make a mistake on Bahrain on these curbs, it will cost you. It definitely will cost you.
I don't understand why the curbs are as bad as they are. They're not as bad as last season's game, but they're still pretty bad. And Brotteran's definitely found out the tough way there. And he's just lost out a couple of positions. He was doing well. I mean,
he's doing well for his first race of the season, but
he is doing well. He is close. He's close on the pace of these guys. He will pit soon because his options will be getting quite close to the end.
Has managed to catch up with Siaru. And he's not that far behind. He's going to have DRS, which he has, and he has massively managed to catch him up, and he hasn't set a fastest lap yet. And here we go, and Siaru, well, he went over the curb a little bit there, and well, here we go again. This is going to be for third place. This is for potential podium, but as you say, Steve's got to literally pick. But so has Siaru. Maybe Siaru will be sitting there going, you know what? Oh, Siaru made a little mistake there, and Steve-O's looking in, thinking to himself, well, maybe I can actually just have a look. Let's see if he can force Siaru into a mistake.
Can't afford to stay again. He can't afford to stay on someone who's on, for a start, he's on prime. But he's on dead
Steve-O's got a
primes
brilliant
as well.
exit out of that one, and Siaru's trying to do so much to just close the door.
He'll want the DRS, won't he?
And he'll get a decent exit, which he does. He has to cut the corners to do it, but he's got DRS on Siaru. He's going to pass him this one, so that's... But Siaru's like, nope, you're not getting past. Nope, I'm sorry, this is my corner. You're going to have to go around the hard way, and Steve-O's just, well... You know what? This is going to be an interesting battle between these two. This could be potentially...
Well, he can't afford to be there. He needs to get out now. And he will do on the next DRS, because the next DRS straight is much longer.
On this one, but...
No, don't get him. Don't get him, because he'll get the CR. See, he has actually just gone off the throttle there.
Without a shadow of doubt, he's going to have DRS, and
Siaru's
got a little bit wide, and Steve-O's going to have a decent race on him, and DRS,
and Steve-O's just blocking off the pit entry in case Siaru wanted to go in the pits.
So I don't
think he was going to,
but now, which means Stuart will be leading the race, if I've got that correctly. Yes,
That
Stuart
is
is
right.
actually leading the race, so
Stuart is leading the race.
he's
Well
catching
done.
up, and we could have our first lap here, because lap car, because I think it's still Bobby. Yeah,
That's
it's
Bobby.
I know it's not. It's Ian Unstoppable. He's in 11th. Wow. Well,
He's not in the points
he's not.
anymore.
I don't think he's his fastest lap is 1:33.9.
He has been struggling around here. He has said he has been struggling. It's not been such a good one for him. Next week in China though for round 4, that could be an improvement. I know some people that have said they are bang on the pace. That one, so.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I hear
positive
that
for the
every
host
single
anyway.
practice from a certain driver, and they muck up. Every time I hear it, it's like, yeah, Tomo, I'm bang on the pace.
Doesn't he bore you with his constant, I'm going to win this race, and he
Well,
wins?
do you know what? Maybe one day he might actually win a race, you know, but apparently his teammate Petronas, teammate Petronas will have something to say about that, and that's that, simple as that. So, as far as Petronas is concerned, yes, he can sit there and say, yeah, I've got qualifying. When it comes to the race, Petronas just literally just gives him a slap. It's just say, look, you know what I mean? I feel like
I should race in T6 to demote you to last.
You know, why do you have to be like that, man? You know what I mean? Here I am, just, you know, minding my own business, and you had to, you know what I mean?
Good fun.
I'm watching me struggle, yeah? Okay, you know what I mean? If you...
Rotteran's in the pits.
I mean, what, you know, sooner or later I'm going to slap you silly boy. You know what I mean? That's what's the matter.
That's alright.
Actually, I better not do that. You'll probably enjoy it. Well, anyway, moving forward. And, well, Stuart has definitely pitted, and that means Steve-O's back into third. Stuart pitted? I don't think he has he? No, he hasn't. No, yes, he has. He has pitted, and Ciara's in second, and Steve-O is in first place. So he's back in the lead, and let's see if he can pull away and set some interesting lap times. He's already increasing his gap massively to Ciara, but I'm not surprised, bearing in mind Steve-O's actually on the option tyres and Ciara's on primes. Now, here's a question for you, Dan. Does Steve-O come in now for a longer stint on the primes, or does he stay out for 2 more laps, or maybe 2 or 3 more laps, and then finish the last stint on primes? Because he started on the options, didn't he?
He has to go primes. He has to go primes. All options. But I would say the longer he can stay out and open the gap, the point where he laps and does a similar lap to Ciaru, or the point that Ciaru boxes, that's when he's got to think about.
Hold on a minute. We've just been talking about it. Mucker sent me a message. I won't be saying that. Does down. Simple rule of XRL. I'm not. What? I'm not putting you down, Mucker. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, it's not putting you down, sunshine. It's just literally, you know, giving you just to our drivers, our listeners, what the other drivers are like. You know, as simple as that. And I'm not putting you down. If you think I'm putting you down, well, I apologise. I'm not putting you down at all. Dan, do you think I was putting you down, or do you think I was being a bit out of hand on that? Well,
nah.
But no, it's, I will say.
I
yeah,
put you down.
Yeah, I'll put you down. Yeah,
it's just friendly banter, isn't it?
At the end of the day, it's, put it this way. As far as Muck is concerned, he's a very good driver. I have very good battles with him. He's got good qualifying pace and stuff like that. And sooner rather than later, he will win his first race. Simple as that. And no, I'm not retracting my statement. I do think that he's a very good, quick qualifier. He's quick in the qualifying. His race pace is, you know, is pretty decent. But he's yet to beat his teammate. So let's see what happens on Tier 6 at Wednesday, and that's in Bahrain. It's going to be awesome. But getting back to F1, and Steve-O's definitely making a massive gap to Ciara, yeah.
He's just got to stay out as long as he can, keep building that gap, because they will pit, and Ciara will be on the options, and Steve-O will be on the prime. And that gap's just going to go. And with 21 laps left, I mean, the gap will open up in the next 5. I would expect them to pit 40. 40, 41. That should be about that.
Bobbers, he's making a move on Jamie
not sure
here.
What the gap is at the moment.
And on for third place here, so Bobbers, at the present time, is sitting in a podium place. But Jamie said, nope, I'm not having that, and he's taken third place right back from Bobbers. That was quite an interesting move there from Jamie, so pretty decent now on that side of things.
How are your checks going?
Not too bad, actually. We have had a few corner cuts and stuff like that. Obviously, there's a couple of incidents between a couple of drivers, but other than that, it's been pretty decent racing. So a few track endings here, there, and everywhere. But I expect that from F1 because it is a competitive league. They are racing really, really well. They're pushing themselves to the limit, and you will get the occasional track extending and corner cutting on this race. Would you agree with that, Dan?
Yeah, but as long as each driver being checked for 3 laps fully, then fine. As Beerus does retire, he's not been doing too well today.
Well, he was sitting in.
But then the lack of practice is where it all stems from. I mean, he hasn't practiced this week. He's been really busy with work, and that's why he is where he is. Unfortunately, we'll get him in the party, see what he has to say, but I think the struggles were evident for everyone to see. If I was Bobbert or Jamie, I'd get myself in the box because you could undercut enough to beat Ciara to the next stop, and they'll be on the same time. Oh my god, lag!
Wow.
Villas! Lack of practice this week has probably cost you a lot, hasn't it? One of those things was that. I'm sorry.
As well as other things.
Where's other things? What do you mean there, Fearless?
Put it this way.
I think it's one of those things for a.
So I've done it just to be.
No, I agree with that. I mean, I agree with that sentiment. There's been a few little nudges here, there, and everywhere, and putting people off the tracks. I mean, how did you find your race then? Did you get all right? But was you having issues? I mean,
I wasn't expecting it to go good at all, to be honest. No practice, no excuse, but with other things that are going on, it just doesn't give me the motivation. I need to get back, but that's just how it is at the minute, and I can't say.
Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be one of our lovely Monday morning. Are you working tonight? Oh, happy days! Have you got happy days? You got off then?
It's Tuesday night.
Well, maybe I'll give you a call sometime tomorrow. I'll let you know because I'm a nice guy and all that.
oh, but you're not. don't lie.
We'll have a chat about it because I know it's a. But yeah, I know you've got some points to put across, so we'll do it over a phone call over work. Let's day up, so happy days. But shame we couldn't do well, but it's only going to be a couple of weeks and there'll be better tracks. I mean, obviously, Monaco's one of those where anyone can really win, but after that, you've got a few decent ones in there. Obviously, Austria, Canada. I'm not sure what Canada's like this game, Germany, Silverstone, those sort of tracks. Yeah. They're obviously ones that both me and you will be looking to do well at, I think.
Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
just
speak
to
to
let
you
know, Richie's got a 30-second penalty.
Yeah, do you know why? Is he saying
on the game? Yeah, I thought as much. Yeah.
And Ian Unstoppable's got a 10-second one. I don't know what that is.
I don't think it will affect anything, mate. I'm sorry. He's not having a good night. But yeah, we'll see what Richie has to say for himself. See if he does a Roberts or not. Don't know if I should say that on the stream or not.
Oh, you've said it now.
Yeah, too late now.
Oh God, Stuart, getting a bit close to the wall there. Hopefully he won't watch this part and it's alright. I mean,
I hope Stuart watches this back because I don't know, in the race he was getting a bit of a nudge or he didn't get left any room and he was kicking off, so I just started laughing.
Who was this?
Because what goes around comes around and he didn't like it. Not one bit.
Well, I have to say, me and Tomo, we've been chatting about this. Him and Moochie have been battling for a lot of part of this race, and as much as it's great to have these guys battling on the track, every time you have Stewart involved in the battle. You don't know what he's going to do because he's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
You know, as I said last season with my GP Chris, looking against the guy, but I just could not place my trust in him like I could with other drivers because you don't know what he's going to do. He likes to brake late into corners. He likes to just be a bit aggressive.
4 wheels. That limit. And that's off spectator.
I agree with you. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been watching Moochie and Stewart, and it's like go-karting racing, really, so to speak. You know, a bit of nudging and banging into each other. Would you agree with that, Phyllis?
I think my point is that I don't understand why drivers have to like nudge each other to make others know that they're there. I mean, why can't the drivers just make why do they have to make like little nudges
Can we
and
just
stuff
go back
like
to
that? Just make a
2013?
nice clean.
So much better. Easier. And
It would be a lot better, wouldn't it?
No, we won't be going back to
Any
speed
game
for
where you're
it,
faster
unfortunately.
would be nice. To be fair though, I mean, well, I didn't like 2013 that much, but it was a bad game in comparison to this.
it was the game of all games in comparison to this. This is possibly the worst F1 game ever to be brought out by.
Would you say it's because...
You must be a bit jealous
I'm
of
not going to try
Gio.
and pick a fight with you here, Phyllis, but is it because you're not quite used to the handling the cars, or is it...
Give him a fight, give him a
Don't give me
fight.
a fight, I'm asking a serious question. I'm asking a legitimate question, really.
It's
God, I'll let you answer it as well.
just
Yeah.
put it this way: if you had to go on the pad, if you were like quick on the pad, or if you just had to go on the pad, do that and then try and do the exact same on a wheel, and then tell me the difference. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can explain it as.
Some people aren't in that position to obviously do that, but like me and you, we are. And I haven't raced on a pad in 4 years. I don't intend to race on a pad. I intend to race on the wheel because it's the most like, realistic sort of experience for me. And that's what I race in leagues against people for. But the difference is staggering. I mean, you have to have assists on with a wheel to make it work, and even then, because you've got assists on, you're going slower. So it's an uphill battle, and it's only really a few tracks where you can genuinely compete with on the pace that you know you can race at, and actually use all assists off and do well.
I'm sorry guys to interrupt this, but Steve is now in third. He's actually pitted, so he's doing his last stint on primes, and also while we've been listening to Phyllis having a chat and stuff like that.
Brotteren's in P4. Where's Ciaru? He's down in P5. He's been undercut by his teammate there.
At the moment,
he's got
Stewart is in first. Moochie is in second. And at the moment, obviously, Bobby's going to be lapped any second soon. But I don't know whether or not Stewart will come in for a set of research comes.
I don't understand Bobby. He did look good in the tests. He hasn't really lived up to it. I don't know what that is.
Who's it?
But Bobby. He was GP2 pace, but even based on the performances he's put in so far, it's not as if GP2, you know, he wouldn't be doing that well in that either. Which just strikes me as a bit odd considering he did quite well in the test and was top 10 in testing, so I don't know why that is. Quite an odd one.
Now, be nice now.
Well, I don't know, I never watched Bobby for that, so
nah, I'm joking, but
I think did you race with blind tonight?
I had no choice. I didn't know it had been taken off. I got told that it was just back on. Bob told me that it was back on.
I think, you know, I'm going to have to put something in the forum to settle a few issues. Things like line and stuff like that. I can see, it's one of those things that, you know, people on both sides of the fence, and I like to sit on the fence, but...
See, I took the line off when I was hosting. I took it off. Everyone was moaning, so I wasn't arguing with them. It's fair enough. If they've all been told it's off, then it's off. But I haven't been around, and that's my fault. But I should have known. I should have known.
Yeah, I was going to say, what have you been doing?
Sorry, Phyllis, what do you do for a living again?
I work at the lovely Shell Garage.
Well, if it's making you, I know with Christmas coming up and all that sort of stuff, it's going to be much more busier. I'm in the same sort of boat as you, but not in the same sort of...
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've never worked there over Christmas, so it's the first time for everything.
There is indeed, definitely, without a shadow.
You might see Santa Claus, because obviously you're on the night shift, so
Me
you might
and
see
Santa
him.
Claus are best buds, mate, so I see him whenever they want.
Oh, that's alright.
I had my first driving test today, lesson. Ages.
You haven't passed your driving test.
I
What
done
is
my
this?
lessons and then I didn't do my theory and then I just fucked it off altogether. And now I'm finally doing it again. I had my first lesson
So
today.
what you're telling me is you bottled it like
No,
Bobberts.
not that bottle. Bad. Not that bottle. But yeah, and I've had one lesson today and he said I just need to get my theory done and I'm ready for my test. So, boo, black,
Happy days.
Don't tell me I'm slow at F1.
That's really
slow
good.
At F1.
Who's saying that?
Me instructor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go again. Moochie and Stewart having a battle.
So Yaru's got past his teammate, and I have to say I'm actually really pleased on the new driver Rosseran who's come into the league from Sweden. He's done really well on his debut. I mean, he'll be struggling to get a top 5. He's right behind Ciara at the moment. He's got, I think that's Jamie behind him in P6. And he's on the option, so he might finish P6. But that's a really good debut for the first race. He is keeping up pace-wise to the main groups. He's had good battles with Bobberts, with Jamie, with Ciara, and he's mixed it with some of the best guys in the division. So he should, at some tracks at least, be very, very competitive. And he's shown it tonight on debut, so it's good to see.
Right, well, I'm on board to this little battle for first between Moochie and Stewart, and oh my goodness.
Oh, are they
Oh,
fighting
they're fighting
again? I
again.
can't
Here we
understand
go.
how Steve-O's in.
They're fighting again, and I might as well sit on this for 3 laps to see what happens.
They've got a car in front of them as well. That looks like it. Looks
That
like
is Bobby.
Bobby, who's lagging all over the show. Yeah, it's Bobby.
Oh wow.
Oh, dirt.
Racing now, so.
Hey, look at that, that's just fake, and they still extend. Do the Mario Kart and then still extend the corner.
Yep.
So how do you expect me to compete against that, driving fairly?
No, I agree with you there, Phyllis.
Look at that, he's just cut that. He's
Yeah,
extended that.
dear. 1 lap.
There's another one from Moochie.
See what Moochie does for here with Stewart. No, he's going to go on the inside and go for the undercut. No, he's going to go for the cut. No.
You hear all that wheel spin?
Yep.
If I dare to have that much wheel spin, it's game over for me. Like, wow, Moochie.
Bit better from both of them now. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, here we go.
Split the back end out, why not? How far back is Shadow?
Well,
What happened to him? Dubai. I was in the middle, yeah. I couldn't do it. Oh. What's the on option or that?
So he will be going quite quick. And if these guys battle it out, then it could be a maybe Steve-O's getting quite close as well.
Yeah, but isn't Steve-O in the lead?
No, he's third. He did an extra stop.
Oh yeah, but he'd be quicker than these now.
He should be, yeah. He's closing, so that's what I was saying. It could be a four-way.
Yeah, like
is
miles
it?
Quicker. He should catch these, Steve-O.
He was looking quite quick, but yeah, he's stopped next to time, so he just hasn't quite made it that 20 seconds for his stop. Made out about 15.
He'll catch these before the end, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
But Stewart will just take Mucci out or the other way around, so...
Here we go, and Mucci's going to make a move, but Steven's got the inside line. Oh my god!
See, and that's why you do not Mario Kart. That's another example of why it should not be allowed. And I don't care if I'm a moaning
Right,
guest.
okay, basically, no, you're absolutely right. No, absolutely right. Basically, Mucci had the DRS coming into the actual straight, and Stewart had the inside line, and because both of them did Mario, well, I think it was mainly Mucci. What would you reckon, Felix? You reckon with that one, or would you say it was Stewart?
Because he went round the outside and he's flipped it round, and as he's come back round, Stewart flicked his car round doing the Mario Kart, and then as he's done it, Stewart's back end has hit Mucci and started podding him.
This is not how to do. Oh, for crying out loud, Mucci's just going all over the place. As I say, I'm very disappointed. I've been sitting on this for the last 4 laps.
Yeah.
And between the two of them, they had to cut the corner pretty much in these last 4 laps 14 times with 3 Mario Karts on both of them.
What I just can't see is everyone's saying they're doing it because it's the quickest way to do it, to have this game. I just don't see how it's quick, clean and fair.
See what, I've just had a look and Steve-O has just managed to catch up with these two.
Yes. Come on, Steve-O. Come on, son.
So let's see how Steve-O goes when he comes into this corner. I think, personally speaking, if he wins the race, he deserves it 100%. And we'll see more penalties than now. So let's have a look with 9 laps left to go. You've still got 30-second penalty for Mucci. So as the positions stand, you've got XRL Stewart on at first, Mucci second, you've got Steve-O in third, Ciara in fourth, Jamie fifth, Rotteran in sixth, XRL Bobbers has gone from 4th to 7th, as our reactions up to 8th, Ian Unstoppable is in 9th, Bobby is in 10th, and obviously we've had XRL Phyllis have joined us, and also Sean Bean, who haven't finished either, and with 9 laps to go, and so far the fastest lap is still sitting with Ciara on a 1:32.0. But shorted very, very closely by his teammate at 1:30. Sorry, I done that back. Taking on a 1:32.1. There you go. So sorry about that.
Dan?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I was genuinely wanting to know.
Alright. Game.
So, Phyllis, how do you feel your season can improve all the way through? Do you reckon you could make some headway in this championship, or do you think you'll be moved down?
Well, if things get put in place that I'm hoping for, then yeah, I do think so. Where if I put effort into it, put some practice in.
Oh dear, hold on a minute. Steve, sorry, I apologise for that, Phyllis. Stuart went flying off the track there, and now all of a sudden Moochie's got a massive turn. I don't know what on earth happened in that one. So.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry, Phyllis, go and carry on. You were saying, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if things go like get put in place, which I'm hoping for, then maybe I'll start putting a bit more effort and time into it, try and get a bit of motivation back, and then quite a few tracks that I'm looking forward to driving aren't that too far.
I think you just got to
away.
stick in it. You just got to stick in it through these really bad tracks. Obviously, if you've got a result out of last week in Malaysia, belief for this week. This is genuinely a difficult track on the wheel, and next week doesn't get much. I don't know about next week. I think it is a difficult track. Got that long turn, that snail, and then before going to the back straight, they are super difficult.
And Moochie's just made a move, and Stuart's just doing everything he can to try and get that position back.
Thing is, Moochie's got a 30-second penalty, so if I was Stuart, I'd just allow it, let him drive. He's not going to get them penalties back.
He's going to cut it again.
Just let him. Don't cause yourself to get any incidents. Just make sure Steve-O is behind him. I think that's going to be the problem. And it's how is Steve-O could win this race based on the fact that if he can get past Stuart. Ciara in now, he's no more than 5 seconds off with 6 laps after this one to go. So I mean, second a lap, obviously it's going to but again, that could be something.
For Steve-O to win, Steve-O needs to pick Stuart off quickly.
He does indeed, and I think Steve will do it. He will definitely do it.
He's got by far the fresher tyres, that is for sure. But yeah, as you say, you've got to make it.
We'll see what happens, because last time Stuart and Steve-O had this incident where they were both fighting for a position. They both had a near side.
See if he can try and take both of them.
Let's see what Steve-O does.
Try and take both of these.
Got a good exit on that corner. And Moochie's gone wide there. He had a bit of a problem. And, oh dear. And here goes Steve-O. He's just looking at it and...
Wow, Stuart, that was...
Stuart, what are you doing? You're causing nothing but issues. Why would you do that?
Left no room. And then
no room whatsoever.
Right, and then he cut back to defence to the right.
Steve-O had a really good move, and now we got a free ride.
But that was nothing to do with it then, in my regard to Stuart then. That was just wrong. Steve-O had clearly no room to go right, and he should have left the should have left the space on the left.
Definitely showed that. I agree with that. There's nothing wrong with closing the gap, but if you've got DRS and you're trying to do everything you can to get past these two drivers.
All this time, look at where Ciara is.
Ciara's catching up.
By the end of the next lap, he'll be far earlier than
here we go. Steve-O's got a move on Moochie, but Moochie's got DRS. This could be very interesting. Let's see what Moochie does. I don't think he's going to do what Steve-O did when he didn't. So Steve-O just hit the brakes a little bit more. But
Steve-O's
he needs to get rid of these two. He definitely does.
Because if Ciara gets on their back for the next lap or two, he's going to be the first.
This could be a very interesting move.
He's got no cover.
Ciara wins this race and wins 3 in a row. He'd have done it from the right at the back of the pack after what happened in his first lap.
Steve-O should have him, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see what happens here.
He should have one.
I reckon he might have both. Let's see.
Moochie's obviously...
Stuart comes in. Oh, he might have both.
He is having a look.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, there you go. Steve-O just nudging Stewart. And oh my goodness gracious me.
Was there any nudging there?
Well, it was a little bit of a touch, but I think personally speaking, Stewart he locked up, going into that corner, and Steve-O made it stick, and then that's it. Simple as that. He's taking the lead back again. And Moochie is trying to catch up with Steve-O here, so. Would you say?
Ciaro must be really happy. He's got probably the worst person to have in front of him.
Would you say that's a bit of karma there?
Stewart's not going to give him anything. Stewart is not going to give him a thing. He may not have an option because obviously DRS and Ciaro here. It's not a particularly long straight where the move's going to be done on DRS.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ciaro for hole.
Oh my, that was a Mario Kart and a half. Did you just see that?
Yes, I did. I didn't see that.
I keep saying it, but if you come into reality and you want this league to be as realistic as possible, an F1 card does not do that. Yeah, it might be quick on the game, but an F1 card does not do that. It's as simple as that. And I'll say it tonight, I'll say it again in about 2 minutes time, and I'll keep saying it. Wrong.
Well,
me if here we go, Stewart
let's have a look what he does, and he's going for the dive, but
he's trying.
Ciaro is not having that. Don't be so stupid. You know what I mean? I think Stewart's done for the day. I think he's going to try and get past Ciaro, but
I mean, it'll be a third place because obviously it's 30 seconds to penalties. So Ciaro's pretty still going to try and go for the win here. I mean, I think Steve-O's probably got enough in his tyres, but I would be surprised if Ciaro gets Mitch and then by the end of this lap will start, and then it's still up to Steve-O might just a little bit out.
Yeah, Steve-O's trying to pull a little bit of a gap from Moochie now. He got a really good exit on that corner. Here's the thing, I mean, obviously, Phyllis, you've been watching alongside us and obviously watching these drivers. And you watch Steve-O, and I don't see any Mario Kart moves from him. It's been nice and smooth.
He practices as much as possible to try and not do it. Even though he's on the pad, he believes in the same as well. I do and do. Which is just wrong.
I know. Of everyone just a quick decision made on the Thursday night holidays.
I'll tell you what, while we've been talking about that, Ciaro's got himself up to second. And he's made the move on.
Yeah, he was going to finish second anyway with the penalty, but he obviously now has 2 of it to try and get Steve-O.
Could he have a chance? Could he have a chance to get Steve-O and do?
Personally, I would be happy if Steve-O wins.
Well,
no, I feel like it's 2 weeks where Steve-O should have won. Let's see what happens.
Well, the first race he had a bit of an incident with Stewart, and that cost him the race a little bit, but it was both one and the other. And then the second race, he made a bit of a cock up of himself, and he admitted to it. He said he gave the position back to where he let Ciaro win that race. But I'll tell you what, Steve-O's still keeping the gap between him and Ciaro. 2 laps to go. For this little battle here for first place. Let's see what. Now this is going to be a make or break. Let's see how good Steve-O really is. Whether or not he's going to be able enough to continue on with his tyres and keep the gap on Ciaro. What do you reckon, guys?
Ciaro might get him on DRS here. Close.
That gap's too big.
Yeah, it is, but still got 2 laps to do it, and I think, you know, Ciaro might actually fancy his chances here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, Ciaro must be sitting there grinning like a Cheshire cat.
He'll win this, Ciaro.
a normal cow.
It's a saying, but obviously you see, because
No,
it is
not
a
a
saying.
saying.
It's a saying, but unfortunately you're a youngster, so I don't understand. You don't understand.
It's a saying in freaking cooking now. That's what it is. I swear it's a saying.
Welcome to our world, Phil. This is what we do when we're commentating. We just tell them out of each other all the time. That is quite interesting.
Everyone just does
Have
that
you
to
heard
Dan
this
anyway.
saying?
So
'Cause I
sad.
have.
Well, wait.
You haven't heard this saying. Don't even say it.
Ooh, where we go? Oh, see?
Grinning like a
say?
Cheshire cat.
I don't know if someone said or here or.
Grinning like a Cheshire cat. You've heard that saying before?
There you go, see?
Oh, shit,
right
I'm
in your
just saying
face there,
that. I'm just
Bernie, right in
saying
your
that to
face.
piss me off.
Oh, thank you very much, Fearless.
No, not buying. No,
Well,
not buying
well, I'm
that.
not surprised.
Right.
You're still a youngster. I'm not surprised.
Now, 1 lap to go. I think Steve-O has DRS.
No, he hasn't, but Ciara has, and he takes first. But will he make the move stick? That is the question. Let's have a look. And he does. He does indeed. So he's gone from 12th to first. Well.
I don't know what Pete's going to say.
Oh, Steve-O nudged him right into that corner there. But has he? No, but Ciara's still got the first lead.
He is literally just going to deep break every
I think he
corner,
will do. I think he's going to put
anything.
Ciara in a position to make a mistake, but this is fantastic. It's been a really good race. It's been loads of incidences. It's enough stuff on this piece of paper. I've got like 2 pages worth of stuff. Unbelievable. And 2 drivers fill it mostly, which is not very good, unfortunately. But let's see what Steve-O can do, because if he can get the DRS,
Steve-O did take that corner
he did indeed.
better.
He's got to nail this corner.
He's got to nail this corner absolutely spot on, and no,
He
has a little bit. He's still going in the slipstream. This could be very interesting going into the last part of this race. So here we go, final part. Let's have a look. No, Ciara. Oh, Ciara's got it. He's done absolutely superbly. Congratulations. Here he goes. Look, he's won this race absolutely superbly. Fantastic to Ciara. Congratulations in winning the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Moochie's down to 6.
Wow. Well.
All I'm going to say is if Steve-O would have got past Moochie and...
yeah, if he got past him a lap or 2 quicker, that wouldn't have happened.
Not that it was his fault, like, because he didn't get left any room, but hey-oh.
So, Moochie moves down to 7th. Bobbitts moves up to 5th after that. Jamie moves up to 4th. Stewart takes 3rd. Steve-O was 2nd, but Ciara coming from 12th after his first little incident in the first lap to win the race and make it 3 wins out of 3. So that is actually pretty impressive from him. And also, in Unstoppable finishes in the points. He actually gets a point there, so that's another point for himself. Bobby finishing 9th. As our reaction finishes...
He earned it, you know.
Well, yeah, I know he did, but, you know, still the other day, he still finished the race, so that was pretty good, so... Bobby finishes 9th. As our reaction has a 10-second penalty. Obviously, Moochie with 30 seconds of penalty finishes 7th, starting 9th. And Broughton, his first race of the season, finishes a respectable 6th. So that's pretty good.
Bobby is literally just ahead of Ian going into the last corner. But I think, well, yeah, that's pretty much confirmed. Bobby doesn't have a penalty either, so...
No.
There you have it, guys. We're just waiting for the last driver to go over the line. Gapping 4.8 seconds between the win. 4.4 to 2nd. It was close.
I'll tell you what, Ciara will be absolutely massively happy with that performance. 12th, the 1st. You know, Steve-O did pretty well to fight him for it for the last 2 laps, but it seems that win is just eluding him a little bit on this one, so... You enjoy that then, Fearless, with us?
Right, well...
Yeah.
A little bit more enthusiastic now, mate, come on.
It's a lot more enthusiasm than what I was willing to give it a little.
No, that's okay, I understand, so let's just get these drivers in and have a quick chat with them. Hold on a second.
One word, Siaru.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I like that, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And I'm gonna add another word.
Yeah.
Sweaty. One word, Steve-O. Unlucky.
Do a 3-stop or a 2-stop?
Well, now we've got all the drivers in, so Benny, would you like to do the honours, or would you like to do the honours tonight?
I'll do the honours.
Yeah, go for it.
Not? Right, so we've got our top 3 here. Ciaro firstly, 3 wins on the trot. Last 2 have been not as easy as what you would like, and just go through your race. Obviously, sidepod glitch quite early on. Yeah, go through it.
Wow. I don't know. Well, yeah, of course I got the sidepod on lap 1, but this time I learned from Malaysia. I kept calm, didn't rage loads. I thought, okay, only 15 seconds down or whatever it was. I can get this back by the end. I was thinking, do I go to a 3-stop or a 2-stop? I was just trying to choose the strategy that will keep me in clear air for the most, because I know. I chose a strategy that was clean air. Originally I was going to go for a 3-stop, but got past I think it was Bobbits and Jamie on the primes. I had clear air then. Stay out on the primes, but they were so worn till we did the end of the stint. Losing loads of time, but I had to stay out on them. And it was Stuart and Moochie were battling, and they held themselves up, and then that brought Steve-O in, and I was closing him in, and I thought I might be able to get him by the end. It was the last lap, wasn't it?
Yeah, very close, and even on that last lap, Steve-O may have even fancied his chances at trying to get back at you, but it was awesomely close. I mean, yeah, I think what helped you out mainly was the fact that Steve-O and Moochie and Stuart were all battling each other, slowing each other down, and that allowed you to get back the gap. But now 3 wins on the trot. So the last 2 have been, you know, not as straightforward as the first, but looking forwards to China. Is that track for you, or I've heard there's a few quick guys around there.
I really do like China as a track. Of course, I haven't practiced it yet, but my times are already competitive, so I'm feeling confident for China. I really like it as a track. It's just sort of like Malaysia. Yeah. Hopefully it's a better race.
You need more traction for that track, but going actually onto your teammate, Rotteran, who you raced with him a little bit during that race. How do you think he did on his debut?
Very impressed by him. Yeah.
He impressed. Well, I do try and get in good drivers, so you know, I got you in, I got him in.
Well
I do my hardest. Yeah, no problem. I try my best. Well, we were going to ask Steve a question. He's not there, so we'll jump up to our 3rd place driver, Stuart. Stuart, do you feel like you could have won that today? You were in the winning position for quite a long period of time, fighting out with Moochie, but in the end, 3rd place. Is that where would you have expected to be, or do you think you could have got the win in the end?
Yes, I definitely should have won, but I had an incident with Steve-O and it cost me the win, I think, but I'm not going to go into it. I'll go into it after.
Yeah, what one was that then? Where was that the one quite near the end of the race? So
where Steve-O tried to overtake both of us.
yeah, I can remember seeing that one actually at turn 1. That's right. There's not much. Well, yeah, it's a very close race. You and Moochie, especially during the course of that race, seemed to be on each other's tail lap after lap. And well, what happened to him actually? Firstly, he finished like 12 seconds behind you, which on top of the penalty that he got. And then, yeah, add up the corner cutting penalties, he actually ended 40 seconds down. But what happened to him? Did his tyres just go towards the end?
Done this weird on the exit of turn 2, I was nowhere near him. He did this weird fishtailing thing and left, right, and then hit the wall. And apparently took out Jamie as well. So, I don't know what he done, I think he just lost
Yeah, the
traction.
first lap he was very, very aggressive. Almost died at turn 1.
Who was?
I think he went right round the outside and cut turn 2 to get past me. And I'll have to look at the footage though, but it was trying very hard not to cause an incident.
Yeah, we had 2 incidents throughout the race. It cost him a good bit of time, but literally nothing I could do about it. He just sticking to my side pod.
Well done. I would have gone to Steve-O, but he has actually gone offline, so I don't know what's happened to him. But there's been a lot of you watching, and there's still plenty of you watching now, and it's great to see so many of you have been watching despite the connection issues we've been having tonight. But well done to our top 3, and unfortunately we couldn't get Steve-O in. But going through to the rest of this week, we've got tomorrow night's GP2 and GP3 action. I believe Bob's in the box with Writers Tag, and Leroy will be streaming the GP3 for the first time this season. We've got F4 on Tuesday with F1 Speed and Michaels, and then on the going forward to next week at China, Shanghai, we'll be having the classic race. Don't know which one that is. Speed is currently making that. That'll be first at 6:30. The XRL show followed by the race at 8 o'clock as normal. But until tomorrow night for the GP2 and GP3 leagues, where you see the likes of me, Rusty, and the likes in GP3, and people like Weekly Nath and Jambo and Co in GP2. We shall see you tomorrow.